guys, I'm Lilac the Dragon Girl, and welcome to this Let's Play of Freedom Planet. If you love this video and want to see more, subscribe to Scatlink Sean or my own YouTube channel in the links below. You know you want to.
What makes you so special?
Hi guys, welcome back, Scatlink here. We're off for more Freedom Planet. In the last episode, we had to kick Mila in the face when she mutated by Brevon because she stabbed her with his green knife or whatever's on it. I don't know what it is, but we got through that level pretty quickly actually, and we also got all the way up here. Yeah, we died a couple of times, but it went actually rather well. Can't say the same for Brevon though, because as you can probably tell, the time as well as the gems that I have, maybe even the lives of the energy, as well as the fact that I actually now has a fire shield, is due to the fact that, well, I had to redo this level because I died to Brevon's phase 2 about 30 flipping times, and I was really losing it. The problem with phase 2 of Brevon is that you just cannot reach him. Carol just doesn't have the best jumping mechanics. She can't get much height. She can't gather enough speed without jumping, which puts you in the way of other attacks. And you do not have enough momentum. You don't have enough movement, excuse me, to like stop on the dime, then turn around, do other stuff and whatnot. And you're ending up spamming your flip kick to both do damage and dodge, and yet you can only use it so much. It is ridiculous. But there is something that I did actually find out that I didn't realise during Lilac's story, which we'll get into. But that also made me question, how did I do it so easily with Lilac after the first, like, I don't know, it's weird. But yeah, let's get back into this and let me try this again. I don't want to lose this shield though. I've lost the shield already because I didn't time my dash correctly. Well, that was a fire shield wasted.
What you did is unforgivable.
I have no use for forgiveness, especially from someone who puts my homeworld at risk for an oversized battery. I offer you one final chance. Leave now.
No! You're dead!
So be it.
When Carol said that, the box stayed red. I need to get up here, I need to get up here. There we go. Alright. So, we've got to fight the Absolution again. That should be easy enough, except for the fact that it's a lot faster, or it will get faster. And for the fact that it shoots these missiles, as we are already aware, it's very annoying to dodge. And I'm just exploding into ooze, and I could not dodge that attack, even though I only got hit once. So, you know what? I'll take it. But, yeah, not only that, but Brevon said the same stuff that he said to Lilac. It's like Carol and Lilac are talking at the same time, and he's just answering both of them at once. Which is technically what is happening here. We're both fighting them at the same time, even though we're seeing Carol's side of the fight. In a way. But, see those two pillars at the back there? I never noticed this, but... Oh god, I wanted to stay up there, I didn't. That was bad. But, as you can see there, in the background you see that green tube? That's the Absolution's health right there. Why did he not move? Because every time I hit him, he loses a bar there. And that's actually really good, because that actually gives us an energy bar. And I didn't actually realise that both the BREVON'S Megazord, which is phase 2, and the Absolution had energy bars. See, as soon as it ran out, we beat it. Now, literally got past that bit without any failures whatsoever. Now here is where I die. Now I need to get these hits off. Sadly, with your HUD gone, he can hit you when he's spinning. But because I finished a fight, I was able to get a hit off right there. No, it didn't actually count. So even if I didn't lose the fight, I wouldn't be able to use that attack. Because the problem is, when you lose this fight, when you restart, you can't use the flip kick until your HUD appears, because that's when your special bar starts charging. However, you can still lose health when he's doing that spinning before your HUD even appears. I think that's unfair. You shouldn't be able to lose health but not use your special attack because it doesn't charge unless your HUD is there. But oh no, your HUD's not there but you can still lose health. That's perfectly fine. So already that is unfair. And sometimes I can't dodge these shots and I have to use the bloody flip kick in order to keep myself from living. But every time he does that green burst, he does this fly and blast thing a couple of times. 2 times at least. Then he does this bloody screw attack that I can barely ever dodge. In fact, most of the time I can't dodge it at all. But once he does that, he does one dash. And that's really the only thing predictable. All the other attacks he just does at random. And look at me, I've got like no health now. And I've barely done any damage to this bloody Megazord at all. Understandable, it's a mech, but still, it's not fair. And when you get shot by those bloody attacks, they leave an afterburn on the floor that, with the recoil of the initial shot, bounces you into that flame, so you take double the damage. It's not fair. Everything about this is not fair. And like I said, I can't get height. I'm pressing the special button right now. I'm not using the flip kick. So, I don't know what to suggest, really, when it comes to that. How do you dodge that attack? You just gotta run. Sometimes he doesn't even do it twice and it throws you off, because then you've got to dodge that. And look at that, landed right on top of me when I initially dodged it in the first place. It's hard to predict because he's so huge and moves so fast, and Carol doesn't have the speed to do it, and if she jumps to pounce to gain speed, that's hard to do as well. I don't know why there was an exclamation mark over here. So now I've got to dodge these blaster shots again, which sometimes is impossible. Because even if they do miss you, they still somehow hit you with their afterburn, which makes no sense because it lands behind you, but there you go, the nature of this bloody boss for you. Look at this, I've still only done like 2 bars of damage to this guy. And no matter how much I dodge, I'm going to get hit, and they do too much damage. He keeps doing that, which is actually an excellent time to hit him with the flip kick to get massive damage off. But if you're too close, you're just going to die in one massive spread, and that's it. Unless you somehow miraculously survive, but then you're not going to live for the rest of the battle. And that is what I went through 30 flipping times in a row with 3 game overs. And the 8 lives I started with here. It's not fair. Look at this, I can barely reach his head. And if I try to do this, it's hard because sometimes I don't do the jump, I just do the pounce and I don't gain height. I actually pressed the special button to dodge that damage, and yet I still took damage. No! Ugh. And then things just keep happening, you keep getting juggled, you start to panic, you start to try and dodge out of the way out of just sheer luck, and it just doesn't work. That time I'm going to have to do it, but that means I've used my entire bar and I can't use it for anything else. Now half my bar is gone, I've only done 1 solid hit on him. Hence the energy bar. It's stupid, it is dumb, it's not fair. I pressed the special again, I didn't do the flip kick! I'm going to get hit. I held the button again, it didn't do it. I pressed the button again, it didn't do it. Can I please stop getting hit every time I try to press the bloody flip kick button? It's like I do it on the exact same frame and damage has priority. Which again, in terms of priority, doesn't seem fair. I'm trying to make myself invincible. He hits me when I press the button, my attack doesn't count, he gets me. It's not like this guy takes recoil either. Phase 1, not so bad. Phase 3, predictable. This phase is unforgivable. This is the hardest part of Carol's final boss. And it's not fair, because that means I spent over half an hour. I actually clocked up half an hour on the timer for this level. So I wasted a good 20 minutes here. Look at this, I'm just taking hits. Just trying to get damage off him. I've almost taken him halfway, which is alright, but if I can't dodge damage... See, I tried to gain extra speed to outrun that. Still hit me because I had to jump in the first place. If I didn't do the speed, I would have got hit because I was too slow. What am I supposed to do? And I can't dodge that. I'm actually in a bad position for that. And then he does that, and I can't predict where he's going to go. I actually got him a couple of times there. There we go. I got to do that more often. I was flip kicking, was I not? Really? The one stray bullet? Other than doing certain attacks after other certain attacks, there's no pattern. I don't know when that he does that. When does it trigger him to do that? Sometimes he just flies and shoots from the opposite side of the level and I can't see where the bullets are coming from. And they're spread so annoyingly that I can't predict them in order to dodge them. What am I supposed to do? Just stay close? I'm going to try and just be aggressive. Never mind. I can't gain enough speed and he just does that. So I can't even be aggressive. I'm just not allowed to play the game here. This boss just doesn't work for Carol. I thought he was going to do the ball, which is what I was trying to get out there for. He was facing the opposite way and then dashed the other way. Let me get ready to charge and then do a 180. How did I dodge that? I don't know. I tried to dodge that. I couldn't. And he hits me anyway, even though I was safe originally. see what I mean? I'm trying my best, and it's just... I just can't see patterns. Oh, come on! I hate this phase of the battle so bloody much. I really do. And it never gets easier. It just gets harder. And like I said, can't use my bar because look, it only starts charging once your HUD comes into focus. But if I try and jump into him for some extra hits while he's in that ball, trying to get into his bloody mech in the first place, I take damage even though my HUD isn't there, which I think is unfair. Because that means I can take damage, but I can't damage him before my HUD shows up. And it's even more at a disadvantage because you could use that bar to stop you from taking damage as soon as the battle begins, because it could be refilling off screen. But no, I can't have that either. And now I'm just taking damage because I'm ranting. I haven't landed a single hit on him yet. And that attack is just unfair because that's hardly ever dodgeable if you're too close. And if he's just far away from the wall and you're next to the wall, you're not going to be able to get around him quick enough to dodge the attack effectively. And you're not going to be able to, like, dodge where you are anyway. So sometimes he just locks you in and you can't do anything but die anyway. So it's just a matter of luck, this, as far as I'm aware. And I know there are non-damage runs, but I feel like that they're extreme freaking manipulation of the RNG. Like I said, Carol's not the fastest. Dodged that only because I used the bloody flip kick. I guess that's an easy way of getting damage off, but... see! That landed behind me, and yet it still was able to hit me with the afterburn, which makes no sense, because I should be further away then from where he shot me. It's not fair. I jumped over that, and I'm surprised I did. I tried a wall jump, and that's exactly the bad place where I was talking about. He's just far, you're right next to the wall, he's just far enough so that you may or may not make it if you just run. I guess I could do this to gain speed, but what would that do when he's doing this? I try to jump in order to dodge him doing something, but then he does something else and it just messes me up and I take damage. I am trying to hit him to the best of my ability, I'm just not landing hits. And yet his small little bloody bullets are always able to hit me somehow. And those bloody afterburns are the cause of most of my deaths. That and the screw attack. I know I haven't cut any rounds off yet. I'm probably going to for this bloody phase, but I won't for the rest of the battle probably. That's as much as I can get off. If I'm lucky I can get 3 hits, but it doesn't it doesn't do enough damage to actually quantify, to actually count as removing a bit of his HP off. What am I supposed to do there? If I stop moving, he's going to dash into me anyway. It's like if I'm moving, I'm not going to stop to dodge something. That seems backwards in your mind. It just feels logical to keep moving. I got that hit off. When he's getting ready to do that, you probably hit him as well. See, I was flip kicking, but I still got hit. Why? Where were my invincibility frames for when it was on me, but then when it was about to go down, it just happens to hit me while I'm flip kicking? It doesn't seem fair. I was attacking like crazy there. I didn't hit him once, and I was right on top of him. But he can be on the opposite side of the bloody level, and he can hit me for all I'm worth. How? Look at this! I ask you, how does he hit me that bloody often? I was in the air. How did he hit me? Because when he dashes, he doesn't hit you unless it's the afterburns on the floor. I've got no health now, and look how much health he's got left. Look how much health he's got left. Look at all this health. How did I not get hit there? It's the key to stay close to him, but then if I stay close to him and he does that, I'm dead. You can see why I'm having trouble, but I don't know what to do to rectify it. I just got to get lucky and get enough damage off without killing myself. At least the music didn't bug out this time. It didn't bug out on the last take either, but still, that was annoying. It'd be nice if I could have that bike, starting this off, so I'll do this round, and if I die here, I'm not going to show every bloody... Well, I might show every bloody death, I don't know. But once I get the running run, even if I'm quiet, I'll show the entire the best run off. I didn't even hit him. Great. I actually got him! Hello? I got him again. No, I jumped. Come on. That doesn't exactly do well for my damage hit ratio. No, come on, leave me be. No! I should just do the flip kick every time. I was flip kicking? Excuse me? I hate it when I use my invincibility attack and yet I take damage anyway. Kinda defeats the purpose on using my bar that could have been used for other damage or avoiding other damage. Seems a bit unfair to me. Maybe it's running out as soon as it's like convenient for the game. I don't know how I dodged that, but I'm not dodging this. I actually did. I'm actually so close, and I'm actually kind of annoyed, because I know for a fact I'm going to somehow die. I'm going to lose this lead that I have. I shouldn't... Oh! No! I jumped! That shouldn't have hit me! He's got 2 hits left. Come on. No! That shouldn't have hit me! I was in the air! I'm dead. I'm dead. If he hits me, I'm dead. Oh! Never mind! Once again, as soon as I'm about to say I'm going to cut, I get it. Well, I said that in the failed recording, but there we go.
Oh yeah, in your face.
I agree, Carol. We needed that lucky break.
I'll be taking that kingdom stone now.
Oh, how sassy is she? See, this is what I was saying at the end of the last episode. It's like, even though that Carol is like upset that she had to, like, that both her and Lilac had to literally knock out Mila in order to stop her from the mutation that Brevon caused. Lilac was pissed, but in this, we've said that you're going to be dead, there's no forgiving, but now Carol was just like all sassy, like, yes, I did it. And you know what? She can brag, because that, I did not expect a win there. I did not expect a win. And it did not take 20 minutes as before. I'm glad I did a second take, because this could have been 45 minutes long.
I'd like to see you try.
Again, no matter what you say, he does the same thing. I don't mind if I die here. I need full health. And yeah, every hit will half my health, so I don't care. I'm just going to go in right now. Okay, there we go. Thanks. That's one thing I hate from phase 3. Just does that. So chucks the bombs, comes in for a throw. I can get a couple of chip damage off when he's not using his knife. Like that. I can actually hit him while he chucks me. That's actually cool. Okay, he's doing that. There we go. Oh, God. I can actually do that against his knife. I forget about that. Shouldn't have jumped. I should have just let him fall into me. Oh, I didn't have enough bar. That was my fault. And I didn't realise he was doing that right then. That was my fault. So I'm not going to win on this round either. Oh! No, sometimes that can kill me though. So I'm surprised it didn't there. Oh, poop. I would have been safe if I dropped a bit faster, but Cat was a bit floaty. I'm just happy now because I'm past that bloody nightmare of a phase. What? He turned around and hit me! Even though he surged the opposite direction. Excuse me? I forget that you can do that. I learnt that against Lilac, and yeah, I pretty much squandered that. Whoops! Thanks for that, buddy. Actually, he didn't slash me last time, I don't think. I think that was the first time he didn't do that. Right. Dash Rooney, and he still got me. Are you serious? You know, I should just start with a flip kick. At least I can still hit him when he does that. Yeah, your knife ain't hitting me today, buddy. Oh, I ran into that. Right, I see what I'll do again. fine. I'll just run at the speed of sound. Thanks for the boost. Right, run this way. Then run that way. So the first two you got to run to the right. Second one you got to run to the left. Bomb, dash, shoot, slash. He actually got me with it, dang it. Does it twice. And then he does his wave thing. Dodge the first two, dodge the other one, comes down, do that. Once you've got the pattern, should be fine. But I've got no health to fall back on, so if I do win here, that will actually be pretty amazing. There we go. I'm not doing so bad here. I'm actually hitting him every opportunity here. Ooh. You messed up on the slash. Oh, you dick! And he did cut my corpse in half. Never mind. Wow, that was an excellent snipe attack right there. Oh, what? Dude, come on. I flip kicked and he hesitated a little longer. Or I just timed it wrong. Either or. But now I've got like hardly any health at all, and that don't... No, you know what? Just kill me. Just restart. I don't care if it's game over. I need more health for that. Still gets his chance to chuckle on screen before the fade out. He always gets it in. Always. It's like 100% chance of it happening. I just like how he slashed his own Megazord in half. There we go. That's not weird to do. I need a little bit more ability there. Right, here we go. That'll do. I got a lot of damage off there. I tried to get down, but when I pressed down, I went into the ball. I guess even if I'm on the ceiling, downs do mean to down. In terms of where I am on the screen. I was trying to do my flip kick. I couldn't. And I didn't dodge that. Dang it. I'm actually dying a little bit more than I like, but I'm going to get this. I've got this. I'm not mad. Because I know the pattern. I just got to get it down in my head. I don't want to do the ball. I actually dodged it. Even though I went into the ball. It's fine. Oh, that caught me. Dang it. It was at the very edge of the explosion as well. That's fine. As long as he doesn't hit me with his knife, I should be fine. And I don't mind if I have to use my flip kick in order to dodge it. And he can chuck me around if he wants to. I don't mind. There we go. There we go. You can see the pattern. I just don't think I'm explaining it well. Oh, I forgot that was the bloody sword. Dagon, whatever it is. There we go. Right. 1, 2, head back. 3. Jumps up. Get him. I can get him if I want. Really? That actually caught me. There we go. This way. This way. You could probably dodge it going the other way, with dodging the up flight, the directly up flight, by oh god, going the other way. But since you've already got your momentum running in one direction, damn it, if you get hit by one of those, you're going to get hit by another. Sucks. But I've got it. I've got this. Ooh. No! I almost lost it then. He's got 1 hit left. I don't care. Take that to the face, you dick. Let him have it, Carol. I think that actually broke. I think I was supposed to move across the screen, like with Lilac's Dragon Boost. And Carol was supposed to say something. I think I somehow broke that. What? Okay. Hang on. What's that one? Speedrunner? Excuse me? I got a game over. Almost a second one because of Brevon. But I lost over 10 lives to phase 2 and I still got the speedrunner achievement. Are you kidding me? How? How? I don't know how. The first one there is just beating Carol's story for the first time, as long as you don't get rid of your achievements. I got a speedrunner achievement. Alright then. But yeah, I think I broke that cutscene. I'm not entirely too sure. I'll put a box on the screen right now saying if the cutscene is broken. Because that, I feel like that cutscene should have happened differently. I remember it happening differently, like when Carol's doing Brevon's face in, clipping his eyebrows and whatnot. It's supposed to go along, like, across the screen towards the wall. Like when Lilac did her triple dragon boost without my input. And she shouts out, "Nobody hurts me." Like, I believe that is supposed to happen in a similar way for Carol, but it didn't. And I think it's supposed to, but if not, obviously there's going to be something on screen clarifying that, so, yeah, but... And I knew I was going to get achievement anyway, because of course, the Call of the Wildcat, but speedrunner trophy? Or achievement, excuse me? Really? Alright then, makes me feel a lot better. About phase 2. Oh, but there we go, we'll just take that, yeah, you can bugger right off with your broken shit. You're not going to get that far. I mean, we both go, like, actually, did the absolution go down a bit? Because obviously we went down, because ours is an escape shuttle. But then, but as we just, like, damaged the absolution, it shouldn't have enough power to escape, which is why I think Brevon may appear in Freedom Planet 2. I think.
She's alive! I'm sorry.
You weren't yourself. It's okay. It's okay. I couldn't save it. I couldn't even stop him from getting away.
Don't beat yourself up. Brevon didn't get the stone, and his army was destroyed with his ship.
Technically, he did get the stone. He just didn't get to keep it.
Thanks to you, our mission is complete.
But at what cost? How are we going to survive without any more energy?
Every internet user's nightmare.
Lilac, you might want to look up.
It's not destroyed? It must have changed form!
Call me impressed.
An opportunity has fallen to our world. We now realize that the Kingdom Stone was never fading, but changing in ways that were transparent to us in our lust for power and prestige. The wind carries its eternal glow to the furthest reaches of our lands, and former enemies extend their hands to one another, acknowledging the error of their ways. Creatures, both mutant and metal, still ravage the landscape, and it will be some time before we can dispose of them once and for all. Perhaps most troubling of all is that Lord Brevon, the monster who threw our world into chaos, is nowhere to be found. There is still much work to be done. We are not completely out of danger. But my people and I will rest easy tonight, knowing that the bravery and sacrifice of a select few have given our world another chance.
I never got to properly thank you all for helping me.
Hey, we're buds. That's what buddies do.
Well, on behalf of the Coalition of Planets, you'll have our sincerest gratitude.
You better come back at some point.
Shh, come here, you.
Thank you.
So, I guess this is it, huh?
I'm gonna miss you. Me too.
Well, who knows? I could be coming back sooner than you think. Until then, Just take care of yourselves. The world needs you.
Bit of a place to launch your ship though, right? With all the greenery.
See you around, spaceman!
Goodbye, Torque! Bye, Torque!
See you soon!
Hurr! That bit with Gong never gets old. Ah, finally done with Carol. That was more bumpy than I was expecting it. I mean, I knew I was going to struggle with Spade, but I didn't expect to die a lot on against the mini-boss and the boss of Battle Glacier. That was annoying. And since I talked about how the project was going to be handled through Lilac's credits, I think I'll talk about like other stuff in this credits. But first...
Hey you! Thanks for playing! You're the coolest!
What? I don't... It's like that phase 2. I'm glad that I actually got rid of the previous the failed recording of this. I just scrapped it half an hour in because I was still on phase 2 for like 20 minutes. And it was ridiculous. And yes, you guys may have wanted to see the rage and the anger despite being cut up and chopped up and all that. But to be fair, we got enough rage going on with Ocarina of Time Chaos Edition, which is nearing its end. I just got to, you know, work up the motivation to do it. Or shall I say, work up the determination. Plus, it's coming close to October now, so I don't know how this is going to go. I'll probably be able to finish this before, what's it called? South Park's Fractured Butthole. Oh, I just corrected myself there. And, yeah. As well as One Shot, which is a Halloween special, which I haven't actually started recording yet, which is kind of annoying. But, you know, the first episode will go on Halloween, so I've still got a whole month yet, because since we're at the very start of October as of this recording. So yeah, this game and the things with like, yeah, I guess I could talk about this game as a whole because I can leave the project for the next credits. So this project so far, like the game as a whole, the music is phenomenal. Like I said, I would love to have an actual like soundtrack disc. I know I could just rip and burn myself one or something, or get it like on iTunes if I had like an Apple Play or something. I don't know if it's on the Google Play Store or not. I'll have to check. But I would rather have it on the disc. Put it into my car. Again, physical copy. I would love to see this on the Switch. Dawn, if you're watching this, please pass that message along, or anyone else who is actually watching this for whatever reason. That is part of the game's development. I would like to actually see this on a Switch, probably with a combo pack of the second game. Have the first one and the new second one as downloads on the eShop or something, and then do like a combo pack for the Switch on one cartridge, because at least then you're getting your money's worth for the cartridge manufacturing, because you're using as much of the thing as possible. So that's all I have to say about that. But in terms of my deaths, I know it's going to be a lot more disgusting than Lilac's, even though I was trying to do better than that. I died almost every level, as you can see here. Sky Battalion 7, because I just couldn't land the hits on Dale. Dale gave me issues both rounds. What the hell? Jade Creek, that was actually really good. Thermal Base, that's... Trap Hideout, that was annoying because of the boss. Battle Glacier, again, there was the boss. It was just... well, the mini-boss and the boss. That was ridiculous. Final Dreadnought was not too bad. Final Dreadnought 2 was a little bit obnoxious. Final Dreadnought 3, don't really know what to say about that. That was... actually, no. Dreadnought 3 was really good. Final Dreadnought 4, Phase 2 of Brevon. That was the major issue. I grabbed not many crystals at all. Yeah, my death count is actually not exactly the best. I mean... Actually, did it... No, that is way more than what I did with Lilac, isn't it? That's way more than I did with Lilac. I'm pretty sure. Damn, my crystals, though. Isn't there not like a achievement in the game that you get 5,000 crystals within a single playthrough? You actually get something? I was 1,000 away. That's actually kind of annoying. I think that was actually the best amount of crystals I've grabbed. But there we go, that's another story done, and yeah, let's compare, once again, 79 deaths, 63. A part of me wishes it was 64, to be fair. But that's kind of a thing. Let's see, what was the difference? 74, 70... I thought I had 94 kills, not 79. For some reason I thought it was like, I was thinking of Mila. I was thinking of Mila's deaths, it's 92. I thought I had 94 deaths with Carol and 74 with Lilac. At least I got that right. But, yeah, that's actually very minimum. Wait, did I take longer as well? I took super... Why have my Let's Play episodes taken longer? Oh, I know why. It's because I have to just explain the things, and I've also been looking around a lot more than I usually do. And we'll be able to do that with Mila, but yeah. The reason why Mila's deaths are higher than Carol and Lilac's, that will be covered in the next episode where we do the campaign one final time. Go through the story, go punch Brevon in the face one last time. This time doing it with Mila's story, but it's not going to be as straightforward as you think. I mean, it was basically the same storyline from Lilac's perspective and Carol's perspective, and it will be from Mila's perspective, but only up to a point. Then they start to do like a split timeline kind of thing, where it changes a little bit, but then it still ends with the same result, and joins back up with the other timeline being these two characters. So we'll see Mila's sides of the story, other cutscenes and levels that we haven't done before with the other two characters, or seeing them from Mila's perspective, or just cutscenes that Mila was in when she was like off screen or whatnot. But that, like I said, that's only up to a point, because we know for a fact that Mila becomes a boss at Dreadnought 3. So how's that going to change? Well, we've got to get there yet, and that's in another 11 episodes. So, with that, guys, with all that hullabaloo, and all those deaths, now we're on the hard mode of this game. And I'm not talking about the difficulty option. I'll see you guys next time for when we start Mila's story. See you guys then.